Once upon a time in a small, bustling town, there lived two boys who were as different as night and day. The first boy, Jack, was the son of a wealthy merchant. He lived in a grand house at the top of a hill, surrounded by tall trees and blooming flowers. Jack had everything a boy could dream of: his own room filled with toys, a bed so soft it felt like sleeping on clouds, and he even had a small pony he could ride whenever he liked. The other boy, Ben, lived in a small, cozy cottage at the edge of the town. Ben's family didn't have much money, and he shared his room with his little sister. His bed was an old mattress, and his toys were things he made himself out of sticks and stones. But Ben had something special, a heart full of kindness and a smile that could brighten anyone's day. Despite their differences, Jack and Ben were the best of friends. They met every day after school to play in the fields that stretched out between their homes. While Jack brought along a shiny ball or a new game, Ben always came with exciting stories and endless imagination. One sunny afternoon, Jack and Ben decided to explore the forest that lay beyond the fields. They had heard stories of hidden treasures and mysterious creatures, and their hearts were filled with excitement as they ventured deeper into the woods. "Do you think we'll find anything?" Jack asked, his eyes wide with curiosity. "Who knows?" Ben replied with a grin. "Maybe we'll find something even better than treasure." As they wandered through the forest, they came across a small, sparkling stream. The water was so clear that they could see the pebbles at the bottom. Jack, eager to show off his wealth, pulled out a silver coin from his pocket and tossed it into the stream. "Let's see if it sinks," Jack said with a laugh. But as the coin hit the water, something magical happened. The stream began to glow, and a figure appeared, a tiny, shimmering fairy. "Thank you for the gift," the fairy said in a voice as soft as the wind. "But the greatest treasures are not those you can buy." Jack and Ben stared in amazement as the fairy flew closer to them. She was small, no bigger than a butterfly, with wings that sparkled like diamonds. "The true treasure," the fairy continued, "is friendship, kindness, and the joy of sharing what you have with others." Ben smiled and looked at Jack. "See? I told you we'd find something better than treasure." The fairy waved her tiny wand, and suddenly, the stream bubbled and a golden chest rose from the water. "Inside this chest," the fairy said, "is a gift for both of you. But remember, it's not the gold that matters, but what you do with it." Jack and Ben opened the chest to find it filled with gold coins. Jack's eyes sparkled with excitement, but Ben looked thoughtful. "We should share this," Ben said, "with our families and those who need it most." Jack nodded, realizing that Ben was right. They divided the gold between them, keeping only a little for themselves and giving the rest to their families and those in the town who were struggling. From that day on, Jack and Ben's friendship grew even stronger. They learned that true wealth isn't measured by how much you have, but by the kindness you show and the friends you keep. And so, the two boys continued to play in the fields, exploring new adventures and sharing everything they had. And every time they passed the stream, they would stop to thank the fairy for teaching them the greatest lesson of all: how to be rich in heart.